You are welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers for being there for this channel, and I want to welcome all my new subscribers to the family, and if you are just seeing this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell to be informed whenever we upload new and informative videos. Today's video is about the United States of America's DV Visa Lottery frequently asked question. If you want to know the answer about this year's DV Visa Lottery, keep watching. The American Diversity Visa Lottery. What is a permanent resident card? The permanent resident card, also popularly known as a green card, is a visa to the United States that allows you to live, study and work in the United States the next 10 years. Permanent resident cardholders can travel freely in and out of the United States and are entitled to education, healthcare, and other rights in the United States. What is the DV Lottery Program? The Diversity Visa (DV) Lottery Program is administered by the United States Department of State. The DV Lottery Immigration Program grants 50,000 permanent resident cards each year to individuals worldwide that entered the DV Lottery. Winners of the DV Lottery Immigration Program are chosen randomly by a computer drawing conducted by the United States Department of State. Can I participate in the DV Lottery? If you are born in a qualifying country and meet either the education or job training requirement, then you can participate. You can check if you qualify by going to the DV Lottery Requirements page. Can I include my spouse and children? Yes, if you are married. Note, the United States does not recognize partnership as marriage. You can include your spouse and any children 20 years or younger on your DV Lottery application. If your application is selected, your spouse and unmarried children 20 years and younger will also receive a permanent resident card. Is there a minimum age to apply? No, there is no minimum age to apply. The requirement of a high school degree or work experience for each principal applicant at the time of application will, however, effectively disqualify most people under 18 years old. Are there requirements for education or work experience? Yes, the educational requirement is that you must have at least a high school diploma or its equivalent, or if you do not meet the educational requirement, then within the past 5 years, you must have had 2 years of work experience in an occupation that requires at least 2 years training or experience. The DV Lottery requirements explain this in more detail. Why are people born in certain countries disqualified from entering the DV Lottery? The DV Lottery is intended to diversify the American population, and therefore people born in countries that send large numbers of immigrants to the United States would not diversify the population. Each year, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services identifies the countries whose natives will be ineligible for the annual DV Lottery. This is achieved by adding up the family and employment immigrant admission figures for the previous 5 years, and if any country sent more than 50,000 immigrants to the United States within that time period, then people born in that country would not be eligible to enter the DV Lottery. This determination is conducted yearly, and the list of countries whose natives are not eligible will change from one year to the next. For example, if you were born in a country that is ineligible this year, your country could become eligible next year based on the statistics. I am born in a country that is not qualified, what can I do? People born in countries that are excluded from participating in this year's DV Lottery may claim chargeability to the country where their spouse was born. In a similar manner, you can be charged to the country of birth of either of your parents as long as neither parent was a resident of the ineligible country at the time of your birth. Example, if you are born in India, a country that is not qualified, and your spouse is born in Thailand, then you can claim Thailand as your country of birth, chargeability, and you then qualify to enter the DV Lottery, as long as you also include your spouse on your application. How many DV Lottery applicants will be selected? Each year, the United States Department of State will select 50,000 winners that will be granted a permanent resident card. Can I submit more than one entry? Yes and no. The law governing the DV Lottery Immigration Program only allows one entry for each person during each DV Lottery year. Individuals that submit more than one entry are disqualified from the DV Lottery. The United States Department of State utilizes sophisticated information technology to identify persons that submit multiple DV lottery applications during a DV lottery year. However, in the DV lottery program, married couples have an advantage in that they may each submit a DV lottery application and include each other on the applications, resulting in the couple doubling their chances of being selected in the DV lottery. The DV lottery register page will suggest this to you if you are married. Can I increase my chance of being selected in the DV lottery? Yes and no. A computer will randomly select the 50,000 winners, and all applicants have an equal chance of being selected. However, married couples that have submitted a husband/wife application will double their chances of being selected as they actually have 2 valid applications in the DV lottery draw. Can a married couple each submit a separate DV lottery application? Yes, a married couple may each submit a DV lottery application, and if either is selected, the other would also be entitled to a permanent resident card. Therefore, if you are married, you may double your chances of being selected in the DV lottery by submitting one application for each of you and listing the other person as your spouses. Or save a little money on the administrative fee by using the husband/wife application that achieves the same for less money. Can I participate in the DV lottery if I live in the US? Yes, DV lottery applicants that live in the United States or in another country can enter the DV lottery. As long as you are born in a qualifying country, it does not matter what country you live in today or what citizenship you have. How do I know if I was selected in the DV lottery? When your application is submitted to the DV lottery, you will receive a confirmation number and instructions on how to check online if you have been selected in the DV lottery. It is your own responsibility to check online to find out if you were selected. Please note that the United States Department of State does not contact you in any way and will not inform you via email or regular mail. You must check your winning status. What family members must I include on my entry? If you are married, you must list your spouse, and if you have children, you must include all unmarried children under the age of 21. If you are separated, you must still list your spouse. You do not need to list your former spouse if you are legally divorced. Must I upload a photo of each family member? Yes, please reference the photo requirements on the DV lottery photo requirements for specific details. I wish you the best in your application, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with others.